looking right, it was you and me.
Hello everyone, my name is 𝓶𝓮𝓬𝓲𝓪 and welcome back to my channel, or two if you are new. And today we are doing a 24-hour reading vlog, 24-hour readathon, where I'm really pushing myself. I start school on January 25th and right now it's the 21st. And so I have 4 days to read as much as possible before I start school. So I'm really wanting to push myself. I'm unsure of my TBR yet. I am about to go to the library to pick up some holds that I have, and then when I come back we can discuss my TBR. I do know a few that I would like to finish because I'm in the middle of a few books right now, but there are some books I want to read that I got from the library. So yeah, that's what we are doing today. I'm super excited. I hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully I'm successful and can read all the books that I want to. So BRB, I'm gonna go to the library and then I will be right back. Hi guys, so I just picked up my library holds. I feel really bad getting it in a bag. I should have just gotten it without it, but this is my first time in like 2 years going to the library. And Mayor's TikTok, I'll link it down below. She inspired me to go because she's always picking up books from the library. Wow, this is embarrassing. People are just driving by. She's always picking up things from the library and I'm like, you know what, I should do that. And so I am. I'm on a huge book buying ban right now, so I decided to get some books and I thought I'd show you. One of these will be a part of the 24-hour readathon that I'm doing, so I'm excited to see which one, but let me open it and show you. Number one, we have We Are the Wildcats by, I never know how to pronounce this name, 𝓶𝓮𝓭𝓲𝓪. And I remember Jess from Peace Love Books reading this like a while back and she really liked it, but also she didn't, I believe. I can't remember her feelings towards it, but this is one that I've been wanting to read for a while. It's like about a field hockey team or something like that, and they team up together to go against the coach, I believe. I don't know, but it sounds amazing, so I got this one. And then I got, oh my gosh, My Year of Rest and Relaxation by ottessa. I cannot pronounce this last name, but I have been wanting to read this. The cover is beautiful, and when I read the premise, I was like, okay, I absolutely need to read this for some reason. You would think it takes place like in, I don't know, the 1700s, 1800s. It takes place in like the year 2000, so that's super exciting. I love anything set in the early 2000s, so I'm very excited to read this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got Deadly Class by, it's a graphic novel obviously, so it's written by a few people, but a few years ago I watched the show. This was turned into a show. By the way, my brother's in the car if you can hear him sighing and moving around. A few years ago this was turned into a show, but it did not get renewed for season 2, but season 1 was my everything. I was so obsessed with it, and when I found out that it actually was a graphic novel originally, I really wanted to read it, so I finally got it from the library and I am so excited. This show was like my everything for a whole 6 months, whenever long it was out. Oh, this is the one that I'm most excited for. This is In the Dream House by Carmen Machado. This was, and Noelle Gallagher talked about this because she was reading Kat's Favorites, and I am obsessed with Noelle Gallagher and she really loved this book. And also Amanda from Ginger Snap Reads was talking about this book as well, and it just sounds so amazing. So I'm really excited to read this. I'm pretty sure this is about like a toxic, abusive relationship between a lesbian couple, and I think it's set in like a horror story setting or something like that. So I don't know, it sounds amazing, and it's like one that I'm probably gonna read this one for the 24-hour readathon. Plus it looks super short. Oh, it was the one by John Mars. I heard a few people talking about this one as well. I think this is set like in a dystopian society where you get like paired up with your soulmate or something like that. Like genetically you get matched with your soulmate, and one of the people is like, one of the soulmates that were matched is like a serial killer and he's in jail, and people's match isn't like who they expected them to be or something like that. I don't know. I think there's even like a show on Netflix maybe similar to this, but everybody loves this. Everybody loves John Mars, so I'm super excited to read this one. These are the 5 books I got. I'm definitely going to be reading 2 of these for the 24-hour readathon, as well as 2 other books that I'm in the middle of. So when I get home, I'm going to show you like my final TBR. But yeah, I'm so excited to read one of these or 2 of them. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye. My room's a mess, so we're just gonna ignore that. Like, I know you already saw it in the intro, but what can you do? Also, I got coffee after picking up my holds, and this is by far the worst Dunkin' coffee that I've ever had. First of all, the lid smells moldy. It smells like something rotten, like milk or something. I'm still drinking it. I know, I don't care. And half of it's watery, half of it's super sweet. I don't know where I was going with this, but the straw stinks too. I can't. Let's go over my TBR for this 24-hour readathon. So, number one, Little Fires Everywhere. I have been reading the hell out of this book. I got this months ago in the summer, and I thought it was finally time to read it just because I've been in a thriller mood recently. So we are reading Little Fires Everywhere. I love it. I love the vibes. It's like an eerie vibe, but also not really, but also it's just weird. Like this is stuff that like would happen in real life, but like not really. Like this is stuff that like my parents warned me about when going to other people's houses. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I love the vibes of this. I am loving it. I'm reading 3 of the ones I just showed you from the library. I'm reading Deadly Class. This is a graphic novel. Again, like I said in the car, I love the show, so I'm just gonna watch it. It's super like gory and like a lot, but I love that in this show, so why wouldn't I love it in the graphic novel? A Year of Rest and Relaxation. This is only like 280 pages. So I think I can do it. I think I can. I'm really pushing myself here. I really am. But this is one that I'm dying to get to. So this one. And then In the Dream House, which guys, I opened this up and please look at this. It's upside down and I can't like remove it. So I'm going to have to read this book upside down the entire time, or like flip the book the right way and the wrong way so I can read it. So I'm gonna have to read like this, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I want to read In the Dream House. This is another one that I'm super excited about, as I mentioned before. And then, if I finish all 4 of these books, I am crazy because I know I can't do it. I am going to read Sweet Dandelion by Michalea Smeltzer. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I'm 50% through this book, so this will be like a final push to see if I can do it. It's massive though, and I'm only 50%, so I probably have like about this much left. So yeah, that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm really gonna try to push myself to the limit today. Like I am going to make myself a second coffee once I finish this, and I am going to get as much reading done as humanly possible because you know what? I need a little me day. What? I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyways, first, I think I'm gonna start off easy with the graphic novel. We're gonna read Deadly Class first, and I will update you guys later.
Okay, so I'm almost done with Deadly Class, and I'm just obsessed with all like the transitional pages. They look like this, and I'm just obsessed with this back. I don't know. I'm going to explain to you guys what it's about when I'm done, but I am really enjoying this, and it's so true to the show. My favorites are sprinting right now, so I'm watching this while finishing up Deadly Class. I have like a few pages left, and I'm so excited.
Hi everyone. So it's an hour and 11 minutes later, and I finished Deadly Class. As I said, I was in Sid from the Book Voyager and Emma's sprints. I love them both, and that helped me get through the rest of this book. And guys, it was so amazing, so close to the TV show. It makes me so mad that they canceled that show because that show was literally my everything. I just binged it, and if I knew that there wasn't going to be a season 2, I would have never binged it. My leaves look destroyed and like gross, sorry. They're all falling off and they just look crazy, and I love this book. So basically, if you don't know what it's about, I keep wanting to say a Deadly Class because of A Deadly Education, but Deadly Class is basically a book about this guy named Marcus, and it's set in 1987, and he hates the president of the time, which is Ronald Reagan. He hates Ronald Reagan because apparently, I'm not sure if this is true or just like for the book, but apparently in 1987, Ronald Reagan cut funding for mental health facilities, which led a bunch of mentally ill killers and just criminals out on the streets, and one of them ended up killing Marcus's parents. So ever since then, he's been homeless, bouncing from different boy homes, group homes. The beginning of the book starts off with him like on the streets, because he did something very bad. He's running from the cops. A group of kids, not like kids, they're probably like my age, 18, 16, 17. You see a group of kids save him from the police almost catching him. And so they bring him to their Master Lin, and he's like, I run like best assassin school, and it's like a boarding school, high school, and it's like filled with a bunch of popular assassins kids, and they all go there, and there's different groups, and it's so much fun. Each of the classes, it's like poison class, beheading class, dark arts class, like it's wild, and it's like a found family trope. Like all of them are really good friends, and they all help each other, and it's so cute. And there's even like a love triangle low-key in here, and I just love it. It makes my heart so happy. And this did take me an hour and 11 minutes to read, just because this is like the second graphic novel that I've ever read, and it is very confusing. Also, Lana Condor, I think that's her name, who's in To All the Boys I Loved Before, she was in the show before it got canceled, which I think is pretty funny because she plays like a boss like girl, like a boss bee, and it's so good. It's so close to the adaptation. So there's that. 5 stars. I really enjoyed that. I definitely want to pick up the other volumes in that series. I think now I want to read My Year of Rest and Relaxation. This one's 280 pages, and I'm kind of nervous. I thought this would be set in like older times, but it's not. It's set in 2000. It's set in the year 2000, and I'm super excited to get into this. But I really want to finish this in like 2 hours. It's currently 8 o'clock, and again, I'm pulling an all-nighter, so hopefully I'll be able to finish this pretty soon, but I'm super excited. All I know is that there's this girl, and she just graduated college. She went to like Columbia, I believe, and her parents set her up with this nice apartment in the Upper East Side, and she's rich, she's thin. I think the thing says she's rich, she's young, she's pretty, she's thin. What else could she want? But apparently she's like in a toxic relationship, masochistic relationship with her alleged best friend. I don't really know. I think she like has a lot going on in her life, but also really nothing at the same time. I'm really confused about this book, but I'm so interested in it as well. So I'm going to start this now. I have the audiobook, so I'm going to listen to that with it. And hopefully I can finish this very soon if I'm enjoying it. I think I will, though. It just seems like my type of book, like, for real. Hi, guys. So it's currently 4 a.m. It just turned that way. Sorry about the messy room. I messed up, but not really. Like, I don't regret it because I love, like, cultivating new relationships and friendships. But after Emma and Sil were done with their reading sprints, Emma was like, hey, are you still reading? Are you still doing your readathon? Like, we should FaceTime and do sprints. So we FaceTimed and did 1 sprint and talked for 4 hours. So we talked from like 11:30 until 4 o'clock. And I just got off the phone with her. We did 1 30-minute sprint. So that's all I got. I'm on page 110. And there's 280 pages, so I have 170 pages left of My Year of Rest and Relaxation. I love that every time I enter a sprint, like tonight whenever I entered a sprint and I was like telling them what I've read, what I've read, I was like, My Year of Rest and Relaxation, and people were like, huh, like you're like nobody knew what I was talking about. But that just means my reading taste is different, and I'm just, you know, just kidding, that was a joke. I am getting super tired. Like, I removed my makeup. What the heck? These are my dark circles right now. This is what we're working with. Also, I painted my nails red. My bitten off nails. Oh. Year of Rest and Relaxation. I am really, 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 really loving this book. I'm loving it. I feel like I'm the main character, which is really, really unhealthy. It's just me, but when I read a book, I'm very impressionable. If a character has a certain mood and a certain tone and a certain way about life, I will low-key adapt to that. But I've been in her situation. I've related to her really, really hard, and I feel like all of my unhealthy levels is her reality. Like, I've been in states of this, like it's her year of relaxation. And rest and relaxation, I've had like months of this. Basically, she's depressed and her depression is very, very bad. It's set in the year 2000 and she finished college a few years ago. Both of her parents have died in different ways, and her inheritance is setting her up. She lives in an apartment on the Upper East Side that's paid for. She doesn't even have to work if she doesn't want to. She has one best friend who's the exact opposite of her, but also not really. I see myself in both of them. It's a very indulgent, very just I'm gonna do me, impulsive life that she lives. And she sleeps all day. She's obsessed with coffee and drugs that knock her out and make her sleep, like downers. She just loves to sleep. Ever since she was little, it was her, I think her mom like got her into that, like just sleeping all day. And that's what she's been. She's definitely gone through a lot. Her ex-boyfriend was incredibly toxic. Her friendship isn't good for her with her best friend. And her parents, she didn't have a relationship with them and they died. And I don't know, I kind of feel for her. I was reading some reviews and some bad reviews and people like hated it because I guess, like I said, like they're impressionable as well and they like burn the book. If you go on Amazon and search up My Year of Rest and Relaxation, you'll see the book burned. Like it was burned. I love this book though. Again, I really like character driven plots and novels and I just live for that. And so not a lot is going on. You're hearing about her year of rest and relaxation, but you're also hearing about the things that led her to have a year of rest and relaxation. So I love that. I love being inside her mind and being inside like and learning about her interactions with all these other people that can have contributed to her year of rest and relaxation. She's just basically very, very depressed. When I sleep all day, sleep for 2 days, sleep for 3 days in my midst of a depression episode of mine, I feel so bad, so bad. This girl loves it. She loves sleeping all day. She'll wake up, get like 3 cups of coffee just to like counteract all the medicine and all the drugs, and then she'll take more and go back to sleep. So they're like fighting against each other. So I don't know, this book definitely has the potential of making you feel bad about yourself, feeling bad if you've ever been through what she's been through. And it can make you feel bad because I know when I wake up from a depression slumber, I feel so gross, I feel so bad. And so reading this book could make you, if that happens to you and you have that experience, reading this book can make you end up feeling like sad or weird or feel really bad for her, because I know that, I don't know, people are empaths and they just really care. I hope I'm making sense, but I really am enjoying this just because I love character-driven plots and I see myself in her. And I hate saying that because if you've read this, you'll be like, what the heck, you see yourself in her? I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure like everybody who deals with mental illness has probably seen themselves in her. So let's chill. It's a fun time. So it's currently 4 o'clock. What do? I don't know. I'm either going to take a nap or just finish this book. I have 170 pages left. I feel like I'd feel really accomplished if I just finished this. But also I want to sleep. But also I'm scared to sleep because what if I don't wake up? Because it's kind of scaring me. Anyways, I don't know. I will figure it out and update you guys in a little bit though. I ordered some lunch. It's a sandwich and salad, but I always eat the salad like later because the sandwich is huge. It's from this place. But from this place near my area, and it's such a good sandwich. I will show you. But I'm almost done with my year of rest and relaxation, so I will update you guys. Comes with a pickle. So basically it's turkey, brie, spinach, and it's so good. This is like the best sandwich I've ever had in my entire life. And so I'm just going to eat this while reading my year of rest and relaxation because I have like 100 pages or less than 100, like probably like 30 pages left. So yeah. Hi guys, it is now 2 o'clock and I am now done with my year of rest and relaxation by Ottessa moshfegh, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name. I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was super weird and super dark, but also dark in a non-dark way. I don't know how to explain this. I was reading some Goodreads reviews on this and a lot of people loved it and a lot of people hated it, like with a burning passion. I was just like, wow, because I just really liked it. I saw myself in the character, which is a horrible thing to say, but honestly, her really negative qualities are my really negative qualities as well. She's just, basically, we're following our main character and she hates her life. Both of her parents have died within a few months of each other. She has a best friend named 𝓲𝓬𝓬𝓲𝓪 who is super like self-conscious and kind of hates the main character, but is also obsessed with her, wants to be like her, but also like hates her. It's that kind of relationship. She has an ex-boyfriend named Trevor and he's super toxic. Sometimes they're on again, off again. She really just feels like she needs him, and you don't really experience that while reading the book, but you have that going on. And then also, you see our heroine meet her psychiatrist, who is crazy. Her psychiatrist is not a real psychiatrist, and basically she enables her pill popping and her escapism, and it's so funny. Honestly, it's not like funny that this is happening, but the characters were just hilarious in my opinion. 𝓲𝓬𝓬𝓲𝓪, her best friend, was hilarious. Dr. Tootle, her psychiatrist, was hilarious. She would be like, so what brings you in today? And then our main character will be like, I'm having trouble sleeping. And then she's like, I thought so, I assumed so. And she would just come up with these crazy things and prescribe her a bunch of samples, her prescriptions. And I don't know, it was funny. Sometimes it was super insightful, other times it's not. If you're going into this book thinking, oh, this is going to be a really hopeful book, hoping for humanity, hoping for getting out of depression, it's really not. This is why I say I love character-driven plots, because I was so content about reading about her and the people in her life and how she ended up taking this year of rest and relaxation. And I really just enjoyed my time with it, honestly. I mean, I know that if you struggle with depression, this could be really triggering for you, so I don't know. I definitely have struggled with depression before. Her whole thing is that she wants to just sleep for an entire year. So she basically does that. She has a year of rest and relaxation in hopes of waking up after the year and becoming renewed and having a different outlook on life. And she kind of does after her year of rest. She really does. But what really like shook me to my core, like what really got me thinking, was that she came out of her rest right before 9/11, and she lives in New York City. Like, she came out of it right after 9/11, and that is like the biggest like wake up call on your life. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it. This book definitely is not for everyone. Not a lot goes on. You're really just reading about her life, and I don't know, I know a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people like action, and there's not a lot of that in here. So give it a try if you are interested. I really enjoyed it. I think the pink is stunning. I definitely want to purchase this book and read it again and annotate it. I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. So that is it for this book. We have about 4 to 5 hours left of the readathon, and I really want to fit in The Dream House by Carmen Maria Machado. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know this one is about a toxic, abusive relationship in a horror setting type of thing. I don't know. It should be very interesting. I have the audiobook, and hopefully I can just like crush this and get out of the way. I don't know. Even if I don't finish this within the 24 hours, I am still so happy that I found, honestly, I don't know if this is like a new favorite, but it is a really good one. And I love Deadly Class so much, so I'm just happy with reading those two, even if I don't finish this within the 24-hour limit. But yeah, I'm gonna start this now, and I will update you guys a little bit later when something interesting happens. Hi guys, so I am, again, I have to hold it upside down. I'm on page 63 of In the Dream House, and I quickly realized that this book is not for me. I guess I'm not as like smart and really insightful because I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, this is definitely very innovative. Like, it's a memoir, and each of the pages, I'm not really liking this. I definitely like a linear, straight line story where you go from beginning, middle, end, climax, de-escalation, all of that, and this book isn't really doing it for me. There's definitely, I definitely am understanding it. I just wish each of the passages kind of made more sense and kind of followed a general story. I don't know. I'm only 60 pages in. This book is pretty short. It's like 230 something or 240 something. And I don't know. I'm just not really enjoying it that much. I really, really, really wanted to like it because Noel Gallagher really seemed to enjoy it. And I love Noel Gallagher. So I wanted to like it, but it's just not doing it for me. So I think I'm going to read a little bit more. If I'm still not feeling it, then I'm probably going to DNF it. It's already getting dark outside. And that means I think I have like 2 hours left of the readathon, so I might as well just finish this. But also, I never force myself to read books I don't like. Hi everyone! So, I just finished In a Dream House by Carmen Maria Machado, and I'm so happy that I read this just because this is a book that I've been wanting to read for a while. So if I never read it, I would have never known that it was not for me. I just, like I said before, I really don't like stories like this. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I like a linear story where there's a point, there's a plot. There is like a plot, but I don't know. If you've read this book, you know what I'm talking about. I think that it was really innovative though, and a really cool way to tell her story. And I think she's incredibly brave for telling her story, and the things that she's gone through and the emotional abuse and trauma is real. Like, it was wild. But I just feel like the story wasn't for me. I mean, now I know Carmen's story. I don't know. It just really was not for me. So there's that. I think I'm going to rate this one 2 stars. I think I really do want to give this a try one day when I'm more mature and and I can actually take stuff in, you know? I don't know. But this is a 2-star for me for now. And then Deadly Class is a 5-star read for me. I love this so much. I had such a fun time. I cannot wait to get the 2nd volume. I love this. And then My Year of Rest and Relaxation, 5 stars as well. Again, I really love character-driven plots, so this was everything to me. I loved reading about her life and her depression. That sounds really bad. But yeah, I'm so happy. My first 24-hour reading vlog, 24-hour readathon was so successful in my opinion. I read 691 pages. I definitely could have read more if I didn't get so distracted multiple times throughout the 24 hours, but I'm really happy with all that I was able to read because these have been on my TBR for a while. So yeah, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to see more 24-hour reading vlogs, or I read a lot of romance. Funny enough, I did not read any romance in here, but I usually really love romance, and that's what I talk about, my main focus on my channel. It really helps to support me and my channel, so please make sure to do that if you enjoyed. That's all for now. I hope you guys liked this video, and I will talk to you guys on either Tuesday or Friday because I don't know what day this is going up, but love you. Bye.
If I got one thing right, it was you and